All right, and welcome back to the stream. Welcome back, music producers and sound designers. Today we're going to be looking at designing a sound in Reaktor, and today that sound is going to be a cinematic bass growl type sound in Reaktor. We're going to design this for a trap type score, and just dive right in. So I've already set some modules up that we're going to use to design the sound, and so we're going to use these to build out our modular rack, and we're starting off with a basic oscillator here. We have a sine wave, and we're going to turn the second one to a saw wave. So I'm going to turn that one to that second oscillator to a saw wave like that. I'm going to name them, and then we're going to bring in something else. So I'm going to bring in a filter here so we can use that to filter our sounds. So I'm going to start our connections, blend them together. We're just kind of trying to get a quick basic sound that will work. I'm going to turn up those mix knobs, and then I'm going to get our sound going. So always remember to keep your volume at a reasonable level so that you don't blow your eardrums out. But we got our basic sound going, and I'm going to tweak it from here. So I'm going to add in an LFO just to make this sound add a little more movement to it. So it's going to look something like this. Okay, from there, I'm going to slowly dial in our sound. So I'm going to bring in an envelope so I can do that. So I'm going to dial in a little bit of our sound using an envelope. So a little bit of faster rate. So we got that there. And then I'm going to bring in an amp so that I can control that gate. Okay, we're not hearing anything again because I need to turn up the volume, the modulation depth. So let's do that. There we go. And I want this to play by itself, so I'm going to actually hook that back up, because then you get the instant result of seeing the sound in action. So let's undo that, and I was missing a connection. Okay, there we go. I'll keep it like this for now. And I'm actually going to add the envelope to the pitch control. Okay, we've layered in that second oscillator. I'm just going to detune it slightly. You can hear the sound has a little bit more depth in it. Can always adjust the speed. Okay, so now let's do a little bit of more shaping on this. I'm going to make this a square. Getting some phasing here. I don't want too much phasing. Let's do 0.1. And then I'm gonna texture this in, just play it right in to Ableton. So let me just set up a sequencer so I can do that. And we're going to do the external clock. Going to grab all our pitch connections as well. And we know we want to be able to control like each pitch that comes out, so I'm going to add in an amp so we can have that final control as the pitch comes in to the 8-step sequencer. So let me grab the out controls and we're going to send that into the filter and one final control, which is that envelope. Want that there, and turn on the gate control. There we go. You're just dialing in a pattern here. Okay. So let's record something in real quick. Just a simple pattern. Just gonna open up a new audio track, Command T, and we are going to hit record. Okay, we're just going to use that slight loop just to create a simple loop with this. Oh, okay. Okay, we got a loop. Check the key we're in. E minor. So it's good practice to rename things. Just a little tip: when you name it on the track, it automatically renames it here. Automatically renames it in the actual name bar. So that's a good thing to know. Next, I'm gonna add some effects. Let's just see how that works. And finally, just a little drum loop to demonstrate how this works in context of your track. So we can either type them in, we can draw them in by MIDI, or we can play them in. So I'm going to actually use MIDI and just draw some notes in. I'm going to hit metronome on. Just choosing some sounds and hitting the volume down, turning the volume down. Okay, so I'm liking that pattern, so we'll continue it. We can add other elements as we feel. So I'm liking this because I want to layer my kick, my snare a little bit. Turn the metronome on. Okay, I'm not liking that the way it sounds in context, so let's see. What else can we add here to fill it out? Okay, I'm liking that a little bit more as something that's usable. So this, and then so we got a basis of a track. Maybe you can add in some melody just to carve out the basic initial loop and sections. Let's see. But there you have it, pretty much a straightforward loop that we created just from Reaktor, building out a sound here. You can see that we took our Reaktor patch, we were able to carve out a little bit of a loop using our oscillators and our filter and amp setup to create that initial loop, and then taking that and using it to create a track. So just to recap what we made, how we modulated it, and how the sound fits into context of your music or anything you're trying to create. And if you really like this, be sure to hit that like and subscribe. I go live nightly with sound design breakdowns, and if you want the full masterclass with coaching, check the link in the bio, and I'll see you in the next sound design session. Keep sound designing.